Keep on pushing it out there. 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 My country is the only beneath my feet. And you know this, my people, they are the people of the world. Can you say this? My religion is the sky above my head. And you know this, we are all one, and this is all we need. Can you say this? Keep on pushing it out there. This is all we need. Can you say this? Keep on pushing it out there. Keep on pushing it out there. Keep on pushing it out there.
All right, welcome back to Black Bear News. This is an experiment. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to say this for the Rockfin people. Greetings, welcome back to Black Bear News, where everything is connected. And I don't know how this is going to go because we're streaming on YouTube and in Rockfin at the same time, and it seems like really laggy. So it is also going to be very hot today, and it's already very hot at 10 o'clock in the morning in Los Angeles. But currently, we're live on YouTube, Rockfin, and Callin. Callin is an app where you can listen to the show podcast, so call in and talk to the host, which is me. For the people that are excited about you being live on YouTube, I have to say, I'm only going to do a few minutes on YouTube to start the show, so your relation might be a little premature. And I apologize for that. So I'm going to do maybe 5-10 minutes of the show on YouTube and then sign off. So you're going to get what amounts to basically a clip of the show. And then I'm going to do the rest of the show on Rockfin, where I can be a little more free with my thoughts. But thank you for being here wherever you're at, whether you're on YouTube or Rockfin or Callin. Thanks for hanging out. You can support this show. There's links on all of these platforms in the description of the show. You can support me on Patreon, PayPal, Venmo. I post the links to all my articles on Patreon after the show. Or you can super chat, or you can super Ray tip on Rockfin as well. All right. Let's get into it. Because my computer is very laggy, so I'm going to have to sign off of YouTube soon. This is just an experiment for me to get back into the YouTube groove. And I don't even know. My computer's saying right now. My computer's saying no, thank you. So I'm gonna have to work on that one. Yeah, and let's see if I can even get a this to come up on Twitter. Well, I'll talk about it while it's loading. So Joe Biden is blocking, or he seeks to block, Boris Johnson's answer to the global food crisis. I saw that was like, this interesting. What is this about? It's not what you think. So I always urge people to read, when they see a headline, don't just run the headline, but read the whole story. And so there can be several takes on what is going on with it, if you just read the headline. So Boris Johnson says he wants to help with the global food crisis. That sounds like a good thing. And Joe Biden says, no, sir, we're going to get in your way. And people probably would think like Joe Biden is a jerk. There's lots of ways to check this out, but we're going to look into what's going on with this. So what is Boris Johnson planning on doing? He's planning to move away from green fuels and a transatlantic split over how to tackle the global cost of living crisis. So I'm just kind of going to dissect this a little bit. If you just read this, you'd go, oh, so Boris Johnson wants to exacerbate the climate crisis in order to keep feeding people. And of course, as things kind of, as the economies of the planet are teetering on the brink of tipping over into a recession or depression or whatever you want to say, and people are facing really high prices and difficulty in some places getting food or getting affordable food. Especially in the global south, right there, the Ukraine war is sanctions, and what's happening in the Ukraine is affecting countries. You know, it is affecting the U.S. and Europe. You know, obviously we're not the only people on the planet. It's affecting global south and other people who are food challenged to have affordable ability to food. So you might see this and go, well,